Alright. So since the last time I streamed this, I've mostly just been kind of playing on my own. I hadn't done much new except for do the boss after the last thing, which was Mephiles. I think. Wasn't it? I don't actually remember where I ended the last stream. But I was playing a little bit more last night, and then I got to this point and I wanted to stop because this feels pretty like end game to me. And I wanted to make sure that I streamed that in case anything cool happens. I did notice that there's hard modes of the bosses, and also each act you can now choose which one to have the Doom Wings. So that's why Space Colony Arc Act 2 had this other symbol that I didn't know about, because you get the wings early as kind of a foreshadowing, I guess. It's really neat. I haven't done much of those. I'll come back to those later. I have spent the last few days getting... I went back and got every single collection key up to this point across the stages. Well, excluding, you know, the stages and the challenges. I've gotten every key. I haven't found every box. I think I've found almost every box in the overworld. There might still be more in like a different area that hasn't been unlocked yet. I don't know. Haven't done many of the hard ones yet. I try to get an S rank in almost every single thing, and I have, except for Metal Overlord. It's not showing it now because it's on hard mode, but I still only have an A rank in that, so I want to get an S rank in that at some point. But for now, we'll get going with the story here. I tried to adjust my levels a little bit because I wanted to turn the game up on my end, because I felt like this would be good to have a little louder. But yeah, let's go see what this thing's about. Assuming this is how I get up here. They put you on a path to get up there at first, but you can still leave and go to other stages. So I guess I have to figure out how to get back up there now. I don't know what like the route is. There we go. All right. It's a Radical Highway once again. I wonder if we're gonna actually get to play the full stage. Maybe that's like the final one. Well. The sound effects are still so... they're like disproportionate. I don't know what... like, the last few Sonic games have been really weird in their like sound mixing. I don't know what's up with that. Like, most of the sound effects are fine, but the explosions and stuff are still really loud. I can choose to do this with or without the Doom Wing. That's interesting. I guess we'll do it with. Ah. Yep. It's Radical Highway. We're actually doing it now. Hold on, there's a little thing back here. There's definitely some, like, secrets down that lower thing. I'll have to come back here. Yeah, you can just go over everything with this. I mean, it has a limit, but... Whoops. Oh, and I can't use Chaos Control, I just noticed. I wonder if that's for this stage in general, or if it's just because the Doomwing. I guess maybe they wouldn't let you, wow, that was stupid of me. I guess maybe they wouldn't let you do Chaos Control and the Doomwing, probably be too much.
Out of my way.
Ah.
Unleash the power.
Oh, it's too late. Well.
No.
No, I can do it. Hold on. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't do too good on that one. We'll come back later. This one's still 3D. I got a 3D Act 2. Ooh, oh, real. I'm just gonna wait politely. Oh. Do that one again. Ah, I can't glide. Okay, maybe it doesn't count in those areas. I probably didn't have it, like, activated. Maybe? I don't know. Ah, I can't see anything. I like that it's raining. That's nice.
Out of my way.
I keep doing this to myself. Okay, just checking something.
Out of my way.
There we go. Just gotta be a little more careful. Oh, I shouldn't just jump to that.
No!
Gotta watch my step. Whoa.
Unleash the power!
There we go. Yeah, I did pretty bad on that one. You going back in? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I guess we'll try and get back up there. Let's see. There's like a pillar of goo that I think I used last time. Oh, wait, I can just travel. I can just go up there. Well, I think I know what that's gonna be. Are we actually gonna get Super Shadow? I was thinking about that, but like, he doesn't have the Chaos Emeralds. There would be no way.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
We're starting on the... Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. I kind of like how, so in all of Shadow's bosses, he does that thing where he does like the little like rush attack or whatever. I kind of like to think that that's maybe inspired from like Frontiers' like, you know, combat system. Wow, I just missed all of that. Because obviously this doesn't have a full combat system because it's not that kind of a game. But I think it's maybe neat that they kind of thought about like putting a little bit of that in there. And Shadow is a little more kind of, I don't know, attack-oriented, I guess.
Trying to overwhelm the machine, notice? Don't say.
I do wonder if Black Doom is actually going to be the final boss to this or not. Or maybe there's like a secret other thing. I assume it is just going to be Black Doom, but... Okay, we're good. Honest. Whoa, cool. No, I thought that was one platform. Ah, yeah, we got the vocals back. I missed the screenshot, I think, but eh. Hold on. I just want to make sure that I have this all the way up. It is. Okay. I'm going to turn this down a bit. That way I can turn everything else up more. Okay.
I am nothing. I have surpassed you. It's time to end this once and for all. Too easy.
I do kind of wish we got more of I Am All of Me in this, but I mean, I guess it's not too late. But I assume the motif is more going to be All Hail Shadow. Yeah.
Your future is already decided.
I love the Chaos Control, like, canceling thing. It's like the whole, like, Jotaro versus Dio shit.
Blinded by your own ambition, I will not be stopped.
deny what you are. We are one and the same.
Oh? Ah. I thought he was gonna go super.
Destiny I choose. Now, to end this.
I crafted everything up till now. And yet, you deny me! Shadow,
Hell yeah. Could have almost gotten an S rank on that.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, because they do appear at the end, so he's gotta get back there.
Aren't you coming? He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
Whatever.
That's a good delivery on that.
Shadow? I knew you could do it.
Maria.
I'm okay. Really.
Professor, what's happening?
Going back to his time.
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
But I haven't gotten all the collectibles yet.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria. Wait.
And there it is. That was good. That was good as shit. It's so good. Ian Flynn spotted. This Shadow Generations has been, like, just legitimately so incredible. Like, the story was great. All the levels are super fun. Like, I don't even know if return to form is the right phrase. Because it's really not. It is different in a lot of ways. It's a boost formula, yeah, but like there's still a lot different in this that I really like. I kind of wish we got like a little thing at the end for the credits besides just like a static background, but it's fine. Yeah, this is I'm really glad that we got this. It's I feel like it is fairly short because there's only 4 main stages. There's like a handful of bosses. It's like not as much content as, you know, most other like mainline games, but like honestly, with all the extra stuff, like collectibles and the challenges to do and like all that sort of stuff, like there's I put a good amount of hours into this, just replaying it over and over, just like doing the stages again, just because they're fun. I can absolutely see this like joining, you know, the roster of like Sonic games that I just kind of just play in the background. Like Sonic Generations was that for me for a while, that and Unleashed, where just something that I can just kind of like put something on in the background, like a video, whatever, and just kind of listen, just like play for like a solid half hour or something, and just have fun with it. Like this can easily join into that, and there, I mean, it's in the same game, so I can just switch between the two. I fully want to like 100% this because I think the collectibles have been really fun to get. I need to find all the boxes. I don't know where they would be. Oh, yeah. I don't really have a lot specific to say, I guess. I'm really glad that this came out and was a thing. I'm glad that this was as good as it was, and it continued to be good through the whole thing. Like, it didn't like falter at the end. Like, the entire experience front to back was just solidly very good. And we really needed one of those, I feel like, in this series. Because, you know, I overall liked Frontiers, but I had a bit of a rocky start, and a bit of a rocky end for different reasons. It's gotten a lot better over time with updates and fixes and all this sort of stuff. Like, I think nowadays, if you were to start playing Frontiers right now, it would be super solid. In fact, I did. Earlier this year, I started a Frontiers replay on PC, and it was such a better experience than the first time around, because so much had been fixed. But like, all that is to say, I'm really glad that we got something like this that's just good from the beginning. Like, there's no caveat to that. There are certain things that I don't like about it, but that's true about any game, you know? There's no major like drawback or caveat where it's like, I think it's mostly okay, but I had some issue. Like, this is just mostly solid. I really don't have a lot of problems with this. And it makes me really interested to see kind of, you know, the future of these games. I feel like the next mainline Sonic title is probably going to be like a Frontiers 2. I feel like they have to do that. I'm not going to be mad if they don't, but like, I feel like that seems, with the fact that Frontiers got a generally good reception, I think, and that's only gotten better with all the updates and stuff. I think now that they have, with those updates, now that they have a much more solid foundation, maybe build something off of, like, you know, the same engine, and kind of like spend some more time on the story and make sure everything can actually fully get fleshed out and wrapped up how it needs to be, you know, and not be, you know, as rushed is always the thing. But I would also be interested to see if we get more like these, even if they're shorter games. I don't think we're gonna get something like specifically like Shadow Generations again, But but I think we have kind of. I think the boost formula with this game is like good again, kind of. Because like Sonic Forces kind of threw a wrench into that for a lot of reasons. And the cyberspace levels and frontiers were mostly fine. The controls the controls weren't great, you know. Physics and all that sort of stuff wasn't like super good across those levels, and also most of them were just recycled level designs. So like, if those cyberspace levels did feel better, it's just because it's what's been done before. I'm still pretty iffy on it, but all the cyberspace levels that they added in like the Final Frontier update felt like I loved all of those. I really, really liked all of those extra ones they put in. And I feel like that could have... I kind of wonder if maybe that was a sign of what would come in this, in Shadow Generations. Because the level design kind of feels a little reminiscent of that in some ways. And I think they did a really good job. I think they did a really good job here of taking like Sonic Forces and cyberspace controls and refining them to be a lot better. Because like this doesn't control like, you know, Unleashed or Generations, and it doesn't have to. I think there's merit in, you know, trying some different stuff like this, because Generations is like, I'm used to Generations and Unleashed. Like, the levels are designed around it, but it is very, like, tanky, is how a lot of people have called it. Like, there's a lot of weight to Sonic and how he moves around. And in Sonic Forces and the cyberspace levels, you get a lot more kind of, you're able to just kind of stop on a dime. There's a bit more precision to it, but it faltered in a lot of other aspects. Like, the controls of Sonic Forces weren't really up to snuff. But I think a lot of that was refined into here. This feels like Shadow Generations feels really good to play through. I'm gonna see if there's any like post game or whatever. I don't know if there is, or if it'll just reload me. Oh, it does do like a little post thing. Activate the Doom Zone. Ah, okay, so that's how you go back to the like hard stuff. So there's also there's more challenge gates. But aside from that, we can just kind of wander around how we please. Alright, well, I've got a lot of work to do as far as getting more collectibles and finding the boxes and all that, but I will do that on my own time here. So let me save that and I'll end here.